Hello YouTube and welcome back to some of my games of ygopro. Today I've got a lot of new videos to be putting up onto the channel, so I'm going to start off with some of the new ones. I had a couple of games earlier today with a Cloudian deck that I've built, and I'll talk about that GG Bad Loser game in a second. But we'll go through some of the other ones first. Let's do some LOL 0-1s, let's get rid of those first. I believe it's me versus Still Dark Eagle, I believe. Let's have a look. I can't quite remember what he's playing. Is this Still Dark Eagle? Yeah, he's playing the Burn Knucklers, whatever they're called, Burning Knuckles. Again, I'm not 100% sure exactly what's going on with his deck, but I'm playing I believe it's a Gishki. Actually, no, it's not the Gishki Diviner one. This is the Legendary Ocean and Level 5 Water Monsters. As you can see, you've got the Giga at 2650, 4-star, so bastard. That's what I can say about that one. So yeah, he's just going through the motions here. I believe I run into Catastrophe actually. I think I summoned Diva. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, maybe not. Alright, fair enough. I didn't do that then. I must have done Catastrophe afterwards. Oh shit, you got yours. Bastard. I think this might be a loss. Yeah, I think it's game over. Yeah, that's that one. And that's not me winning because I'm actually playing the water deck. So this is again me versus Still Dark Eagle. So let's run through the next replay. This one here again, it's the water versus I think this one's the satellite cannon. I think he uses a satellite cannon on this one. I'm not actually too sure why he stopped there, to be honest, but I'm not sure whether. Bounce that back to his hand. Get the effect, pop his Mirror Force. Nice bit of damage, bosh bosh. Obviously, he can't do any XYZ shenanigans or anything like that. Swords of Revealing Light, Reflect Bounder. Pops that, or bounces and pops. And that's a good game right there. It's a nice bit of play there. So next one, I believe this is again me versus Still Dark Eagle. I'm playing a Junk Synchron variant. He's again playing Satellite Cannon. I think he has a better chance in this one because he gets the Satellite Cannon out to about 5,000 attack. And I think I eventually get it dead. But as you can see, he just completely cleared my back row. Special summoned, done, flipped. Satellite Cannon to 1,000. I believe you can't kill it with anything below level 7 or something. So it took me an age to get anything out on this level. So, so Book of Moon, his thingamajig. Actually, I can't actually remember what that card was now. There you go, the Viper XX03. I've again got a load of absolute donkey shite. So there goes the Mirror Force. He summons another one. Beast. It's the 3,000. I get my old calculator out, summon it. 1,200. You know, I actually summoned it by accident. Actually, it wasn't on purpose at all. So I honest here. He drops his honest, but what it is the reason he doesn't get the honest there. I don't know if you actually know. I'll just pause it for a second. But the reason he doesn't get the honest there is because when it's special summoned, it always stays the same attribute, type, attack, defense, and level. So basically, what's happened there is when he pitched the honest, it didn't gain the additional attack because that card specifically states it's always the same attack, type, like defense, and level. So the honest didn't actually work, and we actually tried. While we was actually playing this game, we actually stopped the game and went to look to see why the honest didn't actually work. So that's why it didn't work. There you go. I flip the old play, summon him, 18, and then I'm sitting there. I'm on 60, so I still can't attack the Viper. Reflex Banner goes to grave. See you later, my old son. 5,000, bottomless down, ending. Gets another Reflect Bounder, bottomless it again, up to 6k, get the Effect Veiler, summon it to level 5, get the 2 tokens, and I think that's a good game right there because he can't actually do anything when the Catastrophe breaks through, and I just slowly whittle away his life points. I think he does summon something eventually. Oh no, here we go, this is where he kind of gets beaten in the face, so I'll take damage, I draw into Battle Fader. Take the 3k, but I let him drop out. Obviously, there's nothing he can do to actually stop it. So I set the Battle Fader so I can keep the effect of the Void Ogre and negate the effect on that. It doesn't really matter. I get to attack twice with that card anyway, but still, it doesn't really matter to me. And I think he just stops the game when he draws a second satellite cannon. I remember that specific duel because he told me afterwards I actually drew a second satellite cannon. 33 for the game on the calculator. I actually run this deck that I've got there. It is actually a junk warrior build, but it's got the calculator variant to it. So I've got a lot of things that power the calculator at the same time. A friend of mine a couple of years ago made the deck and basically challenged people to make a different style of that deck. Obviously, he had the money to buy different cards, whereas my deck was pretty much built with all the cards that I actually owned. And I actually own every card in that deck. Pretty much I own every single one of them. And I used it. I actually beat him with my calculator variant. So here we got Naturia Beast, against Cloudian's Crystal Beasts, sorry. So here we go. Card Destruction, drop 2. Pick up a nice Crystal Beacon right there. So he's set 2. I summon Pegasus, bring out that, overlay for that, put him to defense mode, punch, and he mirror forces like a bitch. And mirror forces again like a bitch. So I go in with the beacon, I special summon all my monsters. Wham, bam, thank you ma'am, set 2. So I'm not actually too short that I'll summon Judgment and Mirror Force. So he summons, and I think that's a good game right there. Actually it might be now though. Operative, Schwamp, Bosh, 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 and he can't actually do Soddle at the moment, so... Oh, he puts down the old Scarecrow though. That's that half the attack, everybody. Mirror Force. Gotta be done, it's gotta be done. So I summon him for game, so here we go. Drops the old Swift Scarecrow, attacking, it's game. So that was so me and my mate Josh. We play some really fun decks. I love the Crystal Beast decks. I've always have. Again, Cloudians is another one of my huge favourite decks. Calculator is one of my favourite cards, pretty much of all time. Calculator. When the Metal Reflex Slimes came out, I went out of my way to get them. It's one of these ones I really wanted. So here's a. I think this is going to be a Divine Ageshki build against. I think they're Arcana Force, aren't they? Yeah, the Arcana Force. And my mate, he always plays this sort of build. And I fucking hate it. Every 5 seconds, changing his flips, and you flip its tails. You go, oh, thank you for that. Second coin toss, flip again. Oh, you dirty bastard! So all the time, every bloody time. So here we go. We've gone for a Catasta here. One back row can't do anything. So he draws. I think he's got that one there, that reversal of fate twice. So he's got 21 and 19. I've gone for the old Call of Atlanteans. I think actually this one it's called Atlanteans Raw. Whereas in the actual game, in the actual card game, in real life, I think it's called Call of the Atlanteans. So I bounce back row, go to. Actually, shit, yeah, I just noticed I was under the last turn of swords. So I was going to go and start ramming in, but look at that, fucking gets out of the world on 36, flips a coin, gets it, or gets his HP back, look at that, 12,000 to 61. And then he activates for his next turn, because obviously with the world, his second effect is that if you tribute 2 monsters on the field, he can skip your next turn straight to his own fucking turn, dirty beast. So I do that, activate the effect, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn is coming up next, I know it's coming up next, so I set a TT, he calls it right, he attacks into Catasta, it was basically right, let me just pause that a second, right. The reason he attacked into my Catasta, because we wasn't too sure what this does. Now if you read his effect, it's got when you flip a head, negate the card effects that target this card and destroy them. Now we wasn't 100% sure whether the attacking Catasta was a target or whether it was just standard, just bog standard, you know, it didn't matter, it's negated. So what he was trying to do, he was going to summon Arcana Force 0, the full, attack into Catasta to blow it up using the Fool's effect. But obviously we then figured out that it doesn't work. It isn't a targeted ability, it's attacking ability. So we figured that out afterwards. So I knew this was coming up. Got his life points back down to a reasonable standard, 78, instead of it being on the ridiculous amount that it was. Now he's just basically wasting his hand because he's just got shit. And I draw into Convulsion, I'm monster. There you go, Bosh. Activate effect for Heavy Storm. Into my hand, activate it, bosh, 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 and that is good game right there, I believe. Actually, it might be next turn. He might quit the next turn. Use him on 400. And he draws. Gets towels. Kills my bloody Geshki Diviner. Then I activate the bounce, and that's that. Good game right there. So as you can see, we're not playing any of the stupid, powerful decks or anything like that. We are playing good old laugh, have a bit of fun decks. Sometimes watching all those ridiculously broken decks is boring. I find it boring, if you know what I mean. This is again another different variant of a deck. This is actually a final deck, so I'm going to be very, very stally. He's playing the what's it, the new Fire Structure deck that should be coming out pretty soon. So he actually ends up in loop here. This card keeps blowing up another card, which blows up another card, and it special summons itself at the end of the phase, which blows up another card, and it special summons itself at the end of the phase, and it just constantly keeps blowing the field up. Just bosh, 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 bosh all the time, and it's just like, for fuck's sake. So he gets these out, he gets the clears all magic and traps on the field when it's sent to grave, which is the Sacred Phoenix. That brings it back, blows that card up, clears the monster card zone. Then this one brings itself back, clears the magic and trap card zone. And then there's actually a move I did here. I think it's this one here, yeah. Right. On one of the earlier turns, okay, he uses Barong. Now maybe someone can actually find out whether this is actually a mistake or is this actually what happens, because this is really weird, right? When he used the Barong's effect on the standby phase following, okay, I used the effect of Necro Gardener. I chained the effect of Necro Gardener to it, right? And I stopped his Fire King Garalanx from, Gar-Unix, sorry, from actually attacking that turn. But what it had done, I believe it's bugged out ygopro, and he couldn't actually attack with any of his Gar-Unix. Any of them that he summoned, he couldn't attack with them at all. So he basically ended up going, I can't actually attack. I can't attack. For fuck's sake, I can't attack. What's going on here? You'd be dead ages ago if I was able to attack. And it was just, it's funny, unbelievable. It's so funny. It was brilliant. So yeah, he gets that one out. That special summons itself, blows the field. And because he's blown the field, the other one will special summon itself. Yeah, that blows the field. Then he summons this one, gets another card to his hand, summons it. Attack. He still can't attack with a Gar-Unix. 8 turns under final countdown. Special summons, blows the field. That activates an effect and cycles some monsters back into the Udamajig. Then rinse and repeat. Summons, attacks, blows the field, and all that good stuff. And it's just ridiculous. Got to 10 turns, which isn't too bad to be honest, but I knew I was dead. So him blowing the field, still can't attack. I activate F on his effect, blows the field, summons Barong, and attacks the game. So yeah, it was kind of strange that I wasn't too sure whether that was just it must have been a bug. That's all we could really think of. Right, so next one we're going to do lol ha ha ha. I can't actually remember which deck this was, so let's go through this one. Right, I'm playing, I don't know. What's he playing? He's playing Burn Knuckle again. I'm playing a relinquished build. This is a relinquished sort of oh shit sort of build. Now I've got obviously Mystic Tomato and I've got Sanguine on the field. He's Solemn Warning, really Solemn Warning, either Chaos. I get the effect of Chaos to bring Man Juice to my hand. I'm warning he's Burning Knuckler. Oh, and I summon the Jin. Oh, that's wicked, that is. He's nasty, this one. That negates all special summons that he has. So I nick his monster. Attack. I even attack with Relinquish there. It's got to be done. Got to be done. 0 attacking Relinquished. Boss. So we both take 12. I drop down Tragodia. My Relinquish stays up. I nick his 1200. In this turn. Get the old Solemn Warning. steals, and he basically quits because obviously he can't win because I've got too much damage on the field. But yeah, relinquish is funny. Okay, so we're going to go on to the oh shit, and I'll do the nice win, fun decks and all that sort of stuff in a second. But I did notice one of the games that I lost, it wouldn't allow me to save the replay. I don't actually know why. So we're actually looking at 6 Sams versus Crystal Beasts. Now this one is actually me playing on my computer and on my laptop, just testing out the decks. And I'm playing 6 Sams because obviously a lot of the kids in my locals play 6 Samurai. So it was one of these, it's one of these to test out the different decks that I'm going to be building, what I actually want to build and how I want to build them. So there we go. He bottomlesses, I get this out. Well, I bottomless and get that out. I drop the Solemn Judgment. If I'm honest, I've never ever played 6 Samurais, so I'm playing all of these moves incorrectly. I have to be honest, I am, because I don't actually know how to play 6 Sams. The build that I decked it, so if I'm absolutely honest, I've got no idea whether I'm actually playing the deck in any way, shape or form correctly, because obviously I don't, in real life, I do not play 6 Sams. I find them boring. They're very sort of one trick pony type entities in the Yu-Gi-Oh game at the moment, and I don't really enjoy playing them sort of decks. Wind-ups are very boring decks to play. They're just like one move over and over and over and over and over again, and it just gets dull and boring. So this is just me testing out different deck types. So Ochit 2, I believe this is again 6 Sams and Crystal Beasts. Pretty bad start for 6 Sams at the moment. I think I've dropped the Smoke Signal, Solemn Judgment, the Smoke Signal. If I've done that, to be honest. And then I get the Shadow Counter, pitch 1, MST, bounce it. I drew the MST, by the way. So, right, I summon that. Bottomless, attack for 18 direct. And then I draw into Kizan, special summon into Udimajig. Do the effect Veiler to negate, monster reborn, bring back Kizan. Attacking for a bit of damage, bosh, as you do. Drew into rare value, special summon by the Pegasus. Bottomless the Pegasus as well, which is pretty cool. Activate the rare value, special. Or normal summon, normal summon. So I'll take that damage. Right, I wasn't too sure what happened here, because, right, if you look, I Synchro Summon, yeah? Now, this card states that when it's sent from field to grave, it doesn't matter whether it was tributed, synced, destroyed, whatever, as long as it is sent to the graveyard from the field, I can replace it with a Crystal Beast monster. If you look, you can place one Crystal Beast monster from your deck to deck face up in your spell and trap card zone as continuous spell cards, right? Now, if you watch, it goes to grave. I chain all this stuff. I do not get that card's effect. So I don't actually know what happened there. I believe this is the end for the 6 Sam player. I can't actually do anything. I'll get them back. So what's going on here? And I'll do this one here. 2 seconds, mate. Again, 6 Sams, Crystal Beasts. Get out a nice early Barkion. Rainbow Ruins. Gateway 6 Sam. Bounce a Barkion. Double-edged sword technique. I get 2 tokens for that. I didn't actually know you only get 2 tokens for special summoning 2 monsters in 1 turn. But yes, I end up getting another 2 tokens on it. Pump him, attack into Effect Veiler. It's like, wow, Effect Veiler? Did I really set an Effect Veiler on that turn? Really? Wow, I don't know why I didn't just set the bloody Wylon Prisma, to be honest. So I activate to remove 2 and bounce. And attack for game. Another 6 Sam win. So that's the oh shit ones done. Now, nice win, fun deck was me versus Asuna, which is about 25 minutes ago or so. Now, I'm playing a new Caladium build that I've just recently built myself personally in real life. I've got the deck sitting right in front of me. So pretty much the Caladium build that you see is pretty much what I'm using. So I believe he's using, I believe it's an empty jar where you just basically mill the top, like your deck, and you just mill them out as fast as possible. I get out a nice early, nice early turbulence from Monster Reborn. I summon the Cryostratus, 2 tokens, drop it to destroy, double attack. I believe he drops down Heavy Storm. I Divine Punishment, Solemn Judgment. Solemn Judgment. I think he drops another monster. I'm not too sure. Hand Destruction. Yeah, drops those 2. I made a boo-boo there as well, because what it was, when I was originally making the play out, I was going to drop the Valhalla, summon or special the. This was before I used Pot of Duality. I was going to use Valhalla to special summon the Nimbusman. Then I was going to special summon the Turbulence, and then I was going to do whatever I needed to do from there. But I made a boo-boo and special summoned the Turbulence first, and then went, oh shit, I can't do this now. You know what I mean? And I was just like, oh fuck. So I activated it. Lucky enough, pulled a Cryostratus, Cirrostratus in the off Pot of Duality, summoned it, popped 2 tokens, and so on and so on. So I didn't do too badly, and obviously the Hand Destruction didn't bother me that much, because I couldn't use the cards that were in my hand anyway. So he drops down 1 day apiece. Can't take any damage. I'd creature swap, attack. He takes no damage, so I just attack randomly anyway. He then sets another card. I draw, pitch the Storm Dragon to summon another Cryostratus with 4 tokens, activate his effect, put him on 5 tokens, drop 2 to destroy, overlaid to Bahamut Shark. Now, I just wanted to see how this actually worked with Bahamut Shark. You know, Armoured Kappa is the best option for the Bahamut Shark, but he is a 2600 beta, which isn't too bad. But luckily enough, I've got the MST in my hand. It is a good game right there, because there's nothing you can do to stop any of my attacks, and he ends up quitting on that one. So that was a nice deck win. Now this guy here, Firecat, again versus me. Now this deck here, if I'm honest, you know, you can see my deck. It is a Caladium build with the general Caladium purpose stuff in it, right? He did nothing but bitch and moan about my deck. It was like, really, it's like, I don't actually know what he's playing here, but he's playing something, and he's going, you keep stealing my monsters, you keep killing my things, like, why are you so cheap? It's like, how am I playing cheaply? How am I playing? I'm playing fucking Caladians. How am I playing cheaply? You know what I mean? If I was like playing like wind-ups, or I was playing like broken Insectors, or I was playing Prophecy, or something like that, I can understand him complaining. But I'm not. I'm playing Caladians, for crying out loud. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just got a bit shirty with the guy, and he was just really cheesing me off. Got a nice little combo there. He tried to negate creature swap with Wild Tornado. Don't know why, but whatever. So I get the 2 attacks off. I get a bit lucky here because I do draw, I think, in the next turn or the turn after, I draw into another, Mirror Mail. That's wicked. I tell you what, he was shattered himself there, because I'd have had a 2400 Turbulence that he couldn't destroy by battle. Monster Reborn, draw into creature swap, and I creature swap, and then he literally spent about 10 minutes bitching and moaning about the deck, like, oh, you keep stealing this, and you keep doing that, and why are you doing this, and why are you doing that? This deck is cheap, it's broken, it's cheap. It's like, how? How is it cheap? You know what I mean? It's not like I'm playing tier 1, where I could kill you in a turn. It's taking me like 6 turns to do 4,500 damage. And he was just sitting there just bitching and moaning constantly, and I just had enough of it, and I just stopped. So that is it. That's my playthroughs of my Yu-Gi-Oh! For the last couple of days. I'll be doing some more testing on my Caladian deck, because again, I do like playing Caladians. They are fun to play. Again, playing them against anything that's got any sort of power, and they absolutely fold and crumble. But they're fun to play when you get them working like I did there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.